Hey guys, it's Cora again, the woman surviving breast cancer. I just thought I'd check in and let you know I was alive and kicking and hadn't kicked the bucket or fallen off the face of the earth, thankfully. And just wanted to let you know about some things that have been happening in the 2 weeks since I was on originally. So, the most exciting thing is that I actually got in to see my tattoo artist, and she was able to work on Thelma, because this is Thelma and this is Louise. And Thelma is now shaded in. Her leaves are shaded in perfectly. They're gorgeous. I love them. They're kind of a black gray, because as you noticed, I kind of tend to wear blacks and grays and maybe white and a wee bit of pink, blue, but mostly black and gray. But anyway, so she's done the shading of the leaves, and then we started to put some color in, which is really exciting. And what we did was we were experimenting with like burgundy and pink, because we really want to see what suits my skin tone, which of course is very Irish and very fair. And yeah, let's see what really suits. So far we've done some burgundy and a little bit of pink, and we're letting it heal for a couple of weeks. And then once we see how it healed and what the color is like on my skin, then we'll go from there. And once Thelma's done, then we'll be able to go right over and do Louise, which will be wonderful. And I can't wait to do the big reveal. My friend Danny, who has done some photographs of the before and the during, will also be doing the after. So that will be really exciting. Let's see. The other exciting thing was I actually went on a date, which doesn't happen very often. I've been single for 5 years, and I think in those 5 years I've possibly gone on, 12, 14 dates. Of course, I did have cancer kind of in the middle of that 5 years. So yeah, I was a wee bit busy, being a warrior chick and fighting cancer and kicking cancer's arse. So dating was, kind of on the back burner. But I'm back in the saddle, so to speak. And I went on a nice date with a very nice man, who I actually feel like I'd like to possibly go on a second date, which again has not really happened. I've been on maybe 12, 14 first dates over 5 years. So this will be possibly one of the first second dates I've gone on. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted, because like I've written in my blog about dating when you're 50, and also when you've got breast cancer diagnoses, it kind of adds a wee bit of a layer to the whole thing. So it's exciting. It's sometimes very depressing. I'm on Match.com, and I talked a little bit in my blog about one of the experiences I had with connecting online with somebody. It can be really, really, really funny. Really funny. So, and I've had more experiences that I need to actually kind of sit down and write about and possibly even tell you about. But anyway, I've had a good experience, so I'm going to go see what happens. And like I say, I'll keep you posted on that one too. So that was 2 weekends ago. Of course, work's been going good. I work as a physical therapist assistant, and I work with specialties in oncology rehab and lymphedema training, or lymphedema therapy. So I've been working with a lot of women who have been going through breast cancer and are dealing with the side effects of the treatment for breast cancer, and all cancers, but in particular breast cancer. So I love my job. I love my work. I love what I do. And having had the diagnoses that I've had, I think I bring something to the table when it comes to having empathy for the patient and knowing some of what they've gone through. Obviously, every journey is unique. Every person's journey through this shitstorm is unique. But I think having had it myself, what I've heard from my patients is that they feel like they can speak to me. They feel like when I talk about different studies and how exercise is wonderful for reducing the side effects of treatment for cancer, they see that I've walked through it, that I've done what I preach. I practice what I preach, and I think that that's been very helpful. So work's been going really well. It's a wee bit busy because the summer's coming. But the other thing that happened this weekend, which was really just wonderful and powerful, is my friends in the Open Arms Support Group, this wonderful group of women that gets together once a month and just talks to each other and is there for each other, and just to support through this whole process, whether you're newly diagnosed or 20 years out, in between, we have everybody. But we had a young woman from the Cancer Community Center in Southern Maine come up and do a training called the Buddy Program, or the Buddy Training. And basically what that is 5 or 6 hour training, getting us prepared to be paired up and matched up with a newly diagnosed woman who is going through breast cancer. And so if they find somebody who has basically the same type of cancer I had, is possibly going to have the same type of surgery, what they'll do is they will put them in contact with me, and we will have a phone conversation, email, anything in terms of just connecting and really just walking beside this person going through this, who's been newly diagnosed. So she did a really great job training. Her name is Diana, and we were all very, very appreciative of the time she took to do that. So now we feel more prepared to really work with people who are newly diagnosed. And this service is for all cancer diagnoses. It just happens to be that I would be paired up with, obviously, a woman who's gone through breast cancer, because that's what I've gone through. So great service, wonderful, wonderful program, Cancer Community Center. And we feel more prepared to just be able to give back. And I think that's what most of us who have gone through this, or at least myself, this is how I feel, is that I want to give back because I receive so much good. So that was all day Saturday. And again, great group of people. So I was very, very proud and honored to be part of it. And then on Sunday, yesterday, I did my first bike ride on my new bike. I am in training for the Dempsey Challenge. I have signed on to do 25 miles, which is a lofty goal, but I got on my bike yesterday and did 11.2 miles, and I believe the 0.2 almost flippin' killed me, but I did it. So I'm going to be in training for that, and the ride will be at the end of September. So please God, I will be able to do 25 miles and not die in the process. My arse is a wicked sore, even with the padded knickers and stuff. It's just like, God, those seats, who the hell designs those seats? They're just ridiculously sore. Or maybe it's just my arse needs to get a little bit more accustomed to the seat. But either way, bum sore today. But I think that a couple of more times on there, I'll be all set. So that's really what's been going on. I will keep you posted on both the tattoo and the dating, and any other shenanigans that I get up to. Because again, like I've said, I get up to shenanigans. So that's enough shenanigans for today. I will check in with you guys again in a couple of weeks, or maybe next week if something really exciting happens next weekend on my date. I won't go into gory details or anything, but anyway, I will check in with you guys again. So hope everybody's well, and thanks a million, and slán. Okay, bye.